Welcome everybody. Here we are for a Time Spiral Remastered draft. Cube has ended, so we're looking for something a little bit different. This format's certainly not quite as powerful as Cube, though I think a little bit higher power than normal draft formats. I should have an idea of what most of these cards do, though of course there are a lot of old cards here. A counter deals damage to any target. That seems strong. Let's start there. This can generate some saprolings. Looter's always good. Vampire Hexmage is like pretty reasonable as well. But I don't know about double black card first. This is... Oh, it only is with 4 counters. Okay. I still think it's pretty good. It's a 5 mana 4/4 that you can grow for free, and then when attacks or blocks, you remove a counter, but it deals 1 damage to something. That seems good, and it's a colorless card to start with. Well, that actually isn't bad either, but let's start with the Hydra. I don't know what the like archetypes in this format are. I haven't really taken that close of a look, so we'll have to kind of figure that out as we go here. Henchman of Ukor has Echo for black. That doesn't seem particularly strong to me. It's a 3/2 haste for 4 that you can pump, and then has Echo. That seems bad. No. Morph for 6 into 6/6 with Island Home. Okay. Drakeling's pretty good. It's okay. Feebleness. Not the strongest. This guy's pretty good, right? Has Madness. May rad put another time counter on it. Oh, actually, Orcish Cannonade's pretty good. Shock that draws you a card. Deals you 3, of course. Is that actually... No, I'm going to go with the Drakeling here. Alright. Trigon Predator, huh? It's kind of fun. Let's see here. When there's a battlefield, you scry a bunch. 4 mana 1/4. I have heard tell that Rebels are supposedly quite good here. So we could jump into Rebels. What does this guy do? When there's a battlefield, choose one. Okay. Another Drakeling. More Thalit type stuff. Ivory Giant. Taps a bunch of creatures when it comes in. Suspend 5. It's not bad. Suspend cards are generally pretty good. Just because you're getting such a huge discount. I'm tempted to just take another Drakeling. The Trigon's interesting, but I don't know how big artifacts and enchantments are going to be in this set. So let's just pick a bunch of 3 mana 2/2 flyers for now. Lavinia, Azorius Renegade. That's a weird choice for a Time Spiral Remastered, but okay. I don't think it's going to be very good in Limited. Here's another flyer, totally fine. Draw X and lose X for the number of creatures you control, okay. Okay, so this is effectively oh, it's 3 mana. It's like, okay, it's a little expensive. Cole Stoker, when there's a battlefield, at 3 mana. Okay, I like Infiltrator quite a bit. I like Penumbra Spider quite a bit. This is okay, and then another Ivory Giant. Penumbra Spider's pretty strong. Like a 2/4 reach that dies into a second copy of itself is pretty nice. Infiltrator, though, I think I like. It's effectively a 2-drop. We're looking like we're going to be some sort of evasion-based deck here, so. Angels of Grace, no. Cloudseer, make a fairy. Can only block creatures. Okay, it doesn't seem amazing. Put a spore counter. Okay, Bewilder. Just fine. Nothing too exciting. Don't know about that one. Suspend flanking. Okay, I like the Knight a reasonable amount. Pit Keeper's kind of whatever. This, again, I don't know how many spells and abilities there are going to be to... Mostly a bit. Like, if they hit it with a spell, you're kind of whatever. You trade a 1-for-1. But if they hit this with an ability, it's quite poor. I'm going to take the Knight here. Again, I like Suspend. Start building our curve a bit here. So this is a 1-drop. This is a 2-drop. It's a pretty quick Suspend on this guy, too. All right. We're sort of getting somewhere. we got to start to a nice little set of evasive creatures. So obviously, we're gonna want ways to complement that with maybe some ground blockers or just some interaction, and then if we get any equipment, I don't know if that's a thing. Teleria West, no, not too interesting. A second Hydra. The fact that it's here this late makes me think either I'm wrong for first picking it or other people are wrong. Type of creature with toughness 2 or less. Interesting. Riddle of Lightning's quite good. I think I might take Saltfield Recluse here, though. It's not exactly a ground blocker, but it's close enough, and it can also mess with other types of combat. I think it's even better than another Hydra. Okay, why there? Why there, Magic Online? Alright, let's see here. What are you? Star. It's a 3/3, a 2/2, or 1/6. That's actually not bad. Mana is kind of fun just to get people. Fathom Seer, it's a 1/3. You can morph it to draw cards with returning islands. That seems okay. Blade's fine as well. I just take the Fathom Seer. It can be an early blocker, or you can get some value out of it down the road. Don't want the Time Bug. I might take the Phantasm. Don't really want to pay an upkeep cost. Yeah, I haven't seen a ton of things that kill this for free. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, Fortify could actually be quite good in this deck. If we got a bunch of flyers, that could end the game pretty fast. I think it's going to be better than White Main Lion or Jorah there. And this guy's a 6/6 Island Home Morph. Discard a card, return a permanent you control. I think I take the Serpent. It's like fine. I got Big Scry Fellow or Ivory Giant. Ivory Giant's a 3/4 and taps non-white creatures. I actually think this is very good. We have a lot of blue creatures in the deck, so this will actually slow down our own attack. I'll take this, though. Scrying a bunch and having a reasonable sized blocker afterwards is solid. Okay, we're going to have a Mind Sensor Lavinia. Lavinia really doesn't do anything. It's effectively just a bear, so I think I'll take the Mind Sensor. Flash Flyer is pretty respectable here. Let's see. Bewilder versus Cloud Seeder. I think I'd rather have the Bewilder. It's like a fine little combat trick. It's a little expensive, but it's playable. All right, well, that feels disrespectfully late, so I'll just steal it. And then I actually think I will play this card. It's pretty flexible, which is nice. If we need a blocker, we have a blocker. If we need just a random ground pounder, it's there. And, 4 mana 2 to flyer is not the deal you're looking for, but it's okay. Huh, I wonder if Ancestral Vision's good in this format. What is this guy? 5 mana, 4/3 flyer. When enters the battlefield, return 2 creatures you control their owner's hands. When it or another creature is returned to your hand from the battlefield, create a 1/1. That's fascinating. I don't know if it's good. It's really pretty anti-tempo here. We don't have a lot of cheap creatures to return, or cheap creatures are in the form of suspend, so... I mean, it is a 4/3 flyer that makes 2 1/1s as well, though you have to have 2 other creatures in play. It feels a little dangerous. I'm gonna take Visions, I think. We'll see if the format in my deck are slow enough to make advantage of it or not. I'm not sure, but it seems sweet. All right, Ephemeron's pretty great. I'm probably going to be on that one. Don't necessarily want a third Spike Tail. I'd play a Mana Tithe, but whatever. Nash Triumph, Kervek. I mean, it's good. It's really far away from what we're doing, though. That's a little bit bizarre. Yeah, I'll just take an Ephemeron pretty easily, I think here. Walk the Aeons. Buyback, sack 3 lands, take an extra turn. Okay, well, the buyback's probably not great on it, but... When you guys an Aura, Equipment, or Vehicle, draw a card. Don't have any of those, so I'm not too excited there. Sunlance is pretty respectable. I think I'll probably just take that one. we need some removal in the deck, and this does the job. Blink's okay, but we don't have any like huge synergies with it. It'd just be to save our creatures from removal or whatever. So I'll take the Sunlands here. Teferi, huh? So this is Teferi. It doesn't let your opponents do stuff at instant speed. It's fine. Choosing attacking or blocking creatures, scry 3, then reveal the top card, deals damage. It's pretty good as well. Our deck's actually better for this than it seems because we have a bunch of these suspend cards that we can play early. They're actually quite good with some like Judge Unworthy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not switching colors at this point, so it's Judge Unworthy or like Teferi, but Teferi doesn't seem that good. Just take another removal spell, even if it's a little bit clunky. Alright, more of these not great blue cards. When deals common damage to a player, that player discards a card and morphs for 1 blue. So you can kind of get them with it once, but then it's just a 1/1. I don't really love that. It's a pretty weak pack, honestly. Yeah, I don't have any way to like give this evasion, so I don't think it's very exciting. I'll just take another Fathom Seer. It's fine. Ooh, we might be getting cut here. Celtic Mana Tithe as the only card in my colors. Okay, Draining Welk's pretty fun, though it is expensive. I don't really like Children. Piracy Charm. Give Island Walk. Give +2/-1. Tiger player discards a card. Yeah, I'll take a Draining Welk. I think it's fine to have one like pretty expensive card like that in the deck. Spellburst, another Serpent, or a Piracy Charm. I think here I'll take the Charm. Spellburst is a little expensive. Even without the buyback, you're just having to always pay more mana than they paid for their spell, which isn't a great deal. Charm's a fine sideboard card. The +2/-1 mode can be pretty good. And then worst case scenario, you make them discard a card. It's like fine. Yeah, I actually don't know about this Ancestral Vision, but it's pretty sweet. So I think it's worth it was worth grabbing. But our deck's looking pretty good overall. We have 21 cards right now that are all pretty playable, and we still have another pack to go. So I'm pretty excited here. All right, here's the next pack. I like this Doomsayer well enough. I think maybe there's matchups where you want to side it out, but being able to tap your opponent's stuff, even if it's their small stuff, definitely helps. Another Mana Tithe. Watcher Sliver is just a 4-mana 2/4, not too exciting. Generally don't want multiple Mana Tithes. Chromatic Stars doesn't really help me. I'm not playing a bunch of colors. I'll take the Sliver. Hope not to play it. What is this thing? 3-mana 2/1. You can give it flying and sack it to draw a card. I'll take the Blink. We can side it in against removal. These cards are all pretty bad. Okay, I might play a second Plasma. I don't know. It's possible. Sure and sure. So yeah, I think the Plasmas are on the chopping block. What else? The Serpent's certainly on the chopping block. That card doesn't look incredible. The Phantasm maybe one of the series. I don't think I want 2 of them. And then Bewilder is not amazing. Judge Unworthy, Mana Tithe are both fine, but not amazing also. Blackstones doesn't really do anything. Flying Pro Black Suspend 3. I like that a lot. Oh, there's an Ephemeron as well. And just like some random flanking stuff. Yeah, it's definitely between these two. So this one has protection from black and one quicker suspend versus this one's just a 4/4. I mean, 4/4s are better than 3/3s as a general rule. Huh. I feel like blue's getting more cut than white, so I'm going to take the Ephemeron. I think it's slightly better anyway. But in addition, there's a chance we wheel something in white maybe now. Let's see here. Careful Consideration's kind of cool. Another Stormfront Riders, Erratic Mutation. Sort of a removal spell, but an odd one. So, would I rather have this kind of slow card advantage spell or just another good suspend card? I think I just take the other good suspend cards. Doesn't look like the kind of deck that wants a game to go super long and be casting Careful Considerations, so... There's going to be some cutting to do here for sure. I'm writing about a lot of spend. Maybe I wanted that time bug from the first pack. It was like in the pack with just a couple of cards left. Dryad Arbor, huh? We got another Mind Sensor, which is like fine. This basically has evasion. I think I take another Fortify. I don't assume Dryad Arbor is worth anything. I don't think it's a Phantom draft, so like Dryad Arbor might be worth something on Magic Online, but if I'm getting it this late, it's probably not true. I don't know. Whatever, I'll just take a Fortify. Seems good here with a bunch of flyers. What is this? Emru Scout, Aaron Doomsayer, this guy. Pongify isn't the removal you want. We don't, like, our deck's not that good at dealing with 3/3s, so, you know, if they have some bombs, sure, you'd rather Pongify it than not, but it doesn't, it's not great. Emru Scout, I don't think we have any rebels, so it doesn't really do anything for us. This guy's a rebel, I guess. Are these guys rebels? No, they're knights. I'll take this thing, I guess. I'm not very excited about that pick. Wipe away, split second bounce a thing. It's okay. Romancers, you can get a enchantment. Don't think we have any of those that would matter too much. Another Judge Unworthy isn't bad. Flying, Vanishing, gains you life. This is okay, but we're trying to be more in the aggressive plan than the life game plan. I think I'll take another Judge Unworthy. Card seems fine. Shivan Meteor, huh? Sweet one. Alright. Is there anything here that does anything? Let's turn face up. Choose one, remove 2 counters, put 2 counters. You know, this could actually be kind of sweet. Let's grab it. If you can instant speed a suspend card into play, that's quite powerful, or delaying one of their plays can actually be good as well. Oh, this is just good removal, right? Give a creature shadow, prevent all damage that will be dealt by it. We have one shadow guy that's kind of a non-bow with it, but otherwise it's actually quite strong, I think. Pact of the Titan. Not the strongest of packs. Alright, I'll take a random 2-drop in case we need it. I think on their Spiketail Drake, I think. Oh, nobody wants this Careful Consideration. I'll take it for the sideboard if we're in some sort of matchup that looks super slow. It could be good. I've got 7 cards from here. Lord. I guess I can start on that. Slipstream Serpent doesn't look good. I don't need, like I said, multiple of these guys. Sunlands Fortified, Draining Well. Bewilder's pretty bad. Manthi's sweet, but I don't know. Let's see. We have 8 non-creature spells right now. And this one sort of counts as a non-creature spell. Don't think I have any non-creatures in my creature pile. Yeah, I might cut the Mana Tithe to begin. Let's see. Another Mind Sensor, another Doomsayer. I have enough 2/2 flyers, I think. Mind Sensor's not like that insane of an effect. I'll take Doomsayer. It's good in the sideboard. Alright, Pongify if they have a bomb. The blue card. The blue card. And actually, kind of glad this wheeled. It's a great sideboard card. Alright. Like I said, Ancestral Vision probably isn't actually good in this deck, but I'll play it anyway because it's sweet. What's this thing do? Oh, this is the Scry Dude. Actually, I think I actually like the Scry Dude okay. Could cut one Plasma. They're like not incredible. Let's group separately. So let's see. Welk is here. These guys are 2-drops. These guys are 3-drop. Our curve's just like, yeah, the auto sword doesn't do a very good job in this format. Infiltrator's a 2-drop. That's a 5. That's all fine. Okay. This can be a 2 or 3 depending on what you need. So I might cut the card. It's neither version of this is very good. The returning 2 islands to draw cards is like not that exciting. So I don't know about this Fathom Seer. That might be a cut. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8's on the high end of non-creature spells, I think, for this type of deck, but it's probably fine. It's mostly a bunch of removal. The 2 fortifies that I think are gonna be good, and then the Draining Welk's a nice little insurance plan in the late game. Or, you know, sometimes you can just get them and then have a giant flyer. Like, that's good too, obviously. So yeah, I might cut that. That card's pretty mediocre. And then maybe the Gossamer Phantasm doesn't start in the deck. Mind Sensor's probably fine. I think Plasma's okay. I do think the Time Bender's worth it. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 6. 6 cards it can mess with on our end, and then they're usually going to have something. And, you know, it's a morph, so the worst case isn't that bad. Could this go down to 16 lands? Probably not. I do want to be able to actually cast my Draining Welk and Hydra and stuff. Alright, I'll cut the Time Bender to start. It's pretty cute, but I don't know that it's like good. I'm already playing Ancestral Vision that's probably not very good, so... Alright, we'll go blue heavier, but keep it pretty balanced. There we go. Combine, sort. Alright, looks like a pretty cool little flyer deck here. We've got, I think, a pretty decent set of cards, and hopefully it'll get us there. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what the power level of the format is. Like, I briefly looked over the cards, and it seems like it's, again, a little bit higher than normal format, but not like, you know, not cube levels by any stretch. So I think this deck looks good, but not great given that. But I don't know. Maybe there's some like crazy combos people can pull off that I'm not prepared for, and our little Flyers deck is just getting blown out of the water by them. I guess we'll see. I'll see you for round number 1. Welcome back, everyone. Here we are for match number 1. We get to be on the play. Pretty nice. Oh, man. I want to keep this, but it's probably a bad idea. Let's see. So I get to spend Ancestral in 1, which is obviously great. If we draw a land, we get to go Suspend Ephemeron, and then we're kind of off the races. If we miss on the land 1 turn, we might still be okay. You know what? I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to keep this. We'll probably regret it, but I don't know. It's hard to resist suspending Ancestral in 1, you know? Put that over here somewhere so we can keep track of it. All right, our opponent playing blue as well. Come on, lands. Oof. Okay. Wrathy Tapper. It's a pretty good one. All right, we need a land here. All right, we did it. Suspend more stuff. Looks like we're playing is probably a control deck of some sort. Given what we're seeing. Morph, sure. Go ahead and do all this. To find out the best draw, we'll suspend another Ephemeron. And soon we'll reap the benefits here. It's Visions coming in next turn, right? Not sure how to keep track of all these counters here. No idea what the morph could be. Foresee, okay. It's pretty good, but they're at least not doing anything tempo here, which is good. Two cards on the bottom and to the top, okay. So I feel like Visions do this turn, but I don't freaking know. Yeah, okay, that's good. I would like to draw 3 cards, please. Okay, well, there's all lands. We found them. Probably go for Spiketail here. It's pretty nice if they have anything great here. We get the counter it. Probably not blocking their morph. A little too scared of that one. No idea what it could be, but taking 2 damage isn't so bad. Okay, well, I don't care about Prismatic Lens. It's probably worth countering that, honestly. All right, there's that. So there's one of those is coming in next turn. That's pretty good. So 2 turns from now on, I'll leave up Draining Welk. In the meantime, I think I just make a 3/3. Not exciting. Yes, that's a weird interface for that. Just gonna ask you about each one in turn rather than giving you like a set of options. So now we'll see if they attack with a morph. I might block here, force them to do something. Hoping this Draining Well gets some value for us. We'll see. Okay, that's a lot of mana. I like that. Ah, they have their own Ephemeron. Okay. I'll cast my Ephemeron. Fortunately, with them having a tapper, I'm pretty much forced to attack here. Let's play a land. Probably don't want to attack with the Plasma. All right. I think I'll just hardcast this thing. Still no idea what this morph could be. But they didn't attack into the Plasma, so I expect it's nothing great. I haven't seen, like, when we were drafting, I didn't see any, like, insane morphs either. Alright, this is fine. So we get our second Ephemeron here. We get to play that. Oof, so much mana. They're having out a black, though. That could be good. Yeah, it could also be bad. Okay, it's gonna be tough to beat. Yeah. Cast that. Scry a bunch guy. It's 16. double fortify. Let's see. 6. And then this would add 8. Wait, is that lethal? That's 4 each, right? So 4, 8, 10, 14. Oh, no, we're just short. Attack with everything. They might be a little tempted to not block because then they could attack me back for lethal. I think that's our best shot, is to just attack with everything. Because if they block at all, then their stuff dies, and that's fine. And if they don't block, they die. If they block, then we don't die on the crackback. So seems fine to me. Okay, well, we're going for it. They have a counterspell. They have a counterspell. So this is 15, yep. All right, managed to get there off double fortify. It was a Coral Trickster. What is that? You can tap or untap a permanent. Oh. Huh. They chose not to use it there? Odd, but alright. Yeah, they had a lot of good options. They could have untapped one of these things and blocked. Huh. Alright. Well, we're playing against a really heavy control deck. What's going to be good against them? I don't think I even need to bounce my own creatures, because that would be pretty good. So I can bring in this card draw spell. Oh, I've returned to dust. Maybe that's good. Tithe, Blade. Blink has to be a creature you control, so that doesn't quite work. So these are the things I'm thinking about. This just getting rid of the mind control is pretty good, and just card draw could be nice in this sort of matchup. So, Doomsayer looked okay. I don't hate it. Plasma can maybe get out of here. So like the Ephemerons. I guess this thing's quite bad with them having the tapper. All right, let's try it like this. Going a little spell heavy, but I think that's okay. Okay, it's a reasonable curve. They obviously need to draw some non-lands at some point here, but... Alright, they have an Ephemeron. Bring my Exile Zone and probably their Exile Zone too. Judge Unworthy, not the worst. Can kill an Ephemeron sometimes. They suspended an Infiltrator, okay. Yeah, we're having a game here. Oh man, this is not great. Alright. The Infiltrator I can definitely kill with Judge Unworthy, which is nice. Okay, and they're off mana maybe? No, they're just going their second main for some reason. Maybe a Morph. Ah, Spiketail, okay. It's pretty good. Doesn't counter these, luckily. Um, yeah, okay. Let's cast it. I think I'd rather attack than block. Not 100% clear to me, but the thing has flanking, so like be a little bit weird to block with it. I don't know. And I will judge on worth either shadow creature here. Yeah, them getting the ephemeral on a turn faster is actually an issue here. Let's see if they have a counter spell or anything. Four mana. Battlefield, switch target creature's power and toughness. Okay, so they're gonna make me scry for something slightly bigger. That's still okay, I think. Ooh, Hydra's interesting here. It's a little awkward against that thing, but I don't really want to fortify, so I guess I'll put that on top. Do I want a Sunlance, actually? Oh, I guess I can just put the Sunlance second, so I have that as an option as well. Yeah, okay, let's go bottom, top, top. Unfortunately, that means I'm drawing Hydra this turn, which doesn't really help. Because I can't play it into the Drakeling. Now I think I'll simply pass. Look to block something. Alright, what do I want to block here? This thing dies to Hydra eventually, but it takes a while. Yeah, I think this is best. We'll kill that and then play Hydra next turn. Sure, we have a lens. Vanishing 3 when it dies. Create a 6/1 with Shroud. If it had no counters on it. I mean, it's annoying, but okay. Play Ephemeron. Let's go Island, Sunlance that thing. Play Hydra. Okay, this isn't so bad now. I'm not gonna attack. Happy to trade Ephemerons if it comes to that. And the Grub just dies to the Hydra, so. Alright, I'll certainly trade. They have a trick or something they do. Pit Keeper. Got 4 more creatures. Ah, I see. Alright, that's pretty good. Though they're gonna have to resuspend that if I'm wrong, if that's the one they want. We can go for Drake, I guess. That's fine. Alright, well, Hydra wants to attack here. I'll get to kill the grub, and then they can trade 2 for 1 if they want. I guess that's fine. Fortunately, pretty flooded here. See what they have. They even got like a big card draw spell here. It's pretty bad. Anything that costs 5 mana is probably not good either. Suspend this with 1 counter on it. Once removed, you may draw a card. And it's going to be like a 3/3 or something. That's fine-ish. Okay, Judge is actually not the worst draw here. Keep the Hydra back now, I think, so I can try to block the Aeon Chronicler, maybe. Or maybe I don't even get to block it still, I'm not sure. We'll see. It's going to be like a 4/4. Yeah, it's a 4/4, okay. Ah, okay, and they're going to draw more cards, sure. It's going to be a 5/5. It's pretty big. I might have to hit it with Judge. Let's let them attack and see how they attack. They're attacking with everything? Okay. They're attacking with everything. I think I do Judge the Chronicler. Or maybe the Spike Tail's still better. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll try this. There's a chance this does something relevant. Okay, well, it's a little awkward for them to know about Draining Welk, but it's probably still what I want. I could grab this instead, but no, I think Welk makes sense. I don't want Vision, that's too slow. I don't mind this guy, so let's go top and top. Then I will block here. That will, let's see here. Chosen blockers. I'm going to deal 1 to them and then tap the Hydra to gain their counter. It's an instant speed thing, right? Yeah. All right. Well, that turn worked out okay for me. Okay, Tapper's fine. Well, pretty much have to sit on this Welk. It's kind of awkward they know about it, but it is what it is. I mean, I think I have to play this and just hope they don't have something insane here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't want to land. Don't want my own Spike Tail. Not sure that helps. since they have a tapper. Let's bottom both. Scry 3. Mind Sensor almost works. Ah, man. So they're going to attack me again. I'm going to go to 2. What's left in my deck? My Sunlance is gone, right? So it's like my other Judge Unworthy. No, that's gone too. Do I have any removal left? I have the Temporal Isolation. That one works. Yeah, I think I have to bottom all of these. Which is pretty unfortunate. I just got a little too far behind in this game. Obviously, they get to resolve something through the Well Cure, but what can you do? Sure. Yeah, it's a lot of creatures. It's going to be tough to beat. That's certainly not going to do it. All right. What do they have? Shaper Parasite. It's pretty annoying. And the Trickster again. Okay. Yeah, I just fell a little bit behind. I think if we were on the plains to draw that game, we'd probably win, but obviously that wasn't the case. I think I'm happy with how I've arranged my deck, so let's run it back here. Certainly be on the play. 3 Spiketail Drakens in the Sunlands, huh? I think I'm going to mulligan this hand. Okay, I like this one better, though it's still not great. We'll put back a plains here. All right. We get to be ahead on the Ephemeron race. Yep. Classic Ephemeron races here. Hopefully this... Oh my gosh, I need to draw some spells this game. Hopefully the Fortified does something, though. So this is awkward, because if it's a tapping one, I don't really care, but if it's the +2, -2, it would be smart to counter it here. I think I'll leave it alone. Okay, well... If we get horrifically flooded out, I will certainly lose this game. Okay, well, certainly don't care about Lens. That's just a 2-1. Okay, that's fine. Non-land one time? Okay, second Spike Tail's fine, I guess. Let's go and attack. Alright, well... Could have a pretty big attack next turn if they don't put up a blocker or anything. It'll probably be worth it to just attack with everything and fortify. Careful consideration. Okay. We'll see if they tap our Ephemeron here with the Morph. That wouldn't surprise me. Okay. Let's cast. Drawing lands not where I want it to be. Yeah, they're going to tap the Ephemeron here. All right. Still think it's correct for me to keep attacking here. They can attack me for 8 next turn, but then I have lethal set up. Let's see, 6. I don't have lethal if I have to sacrifice one of the Drakes, unfortunately, so hopefully I don't, but we'll see what they do here. Yeah, the Drakes are pretty nice here. They cut off my opponent from making any like huge play because they just get punished by the onboard trick. So they have to kind of play their smaller cards. Ugh, this could be the one that is +2/-2, which is unfortunate. Okay, they're gonna attack me. Can't do anything about that. Yeah, now they're gonna kill a Drake and we're gonna die is the thing. This certainly doesn't do much. So my alternative is to hold back. And then what happens if I hold back? I have to make a bunch of really awkward blocks. Doesn't sound great. But we've only seen 2 morphs out of them, so this is probably killing a Drake here. Let's see. I could attack with the Drakes, play Doomsayer. What does that do? They can flip this, kill the Doomsayer, attack for lethal, so that doesn't work. This is just so bad for me, no matter what I do. Like, it's possible to play still just go for it and hope it's a different morph, but it's likely that one, and obviously that means I would lose here, but, like, the other plays are so bad, right? So I can hold everything back. They attack me with everything. I just, like, triple block. I mean, they're probably going to use this end of turn. I think I have to hold back here. And just there's a chance they try to get greedy and use this in combat, and then maybe I can do something with Fortify that'll help. More likely, though, they're just going to use it right now. Yeah. Kill one of my Drakes, I assume. So I could save the Drake, but I think I'm better off doing this in combat next turn. I mean, I need them to not really have much, but it's possible they don't. In which case I get to kill 3 other creatures, so that would be pretty good. But seems unlikely. They just have nothing. I don't know. Yeah. Here comes something as to flip. What could they even flip here? Flip this to a 1/2 maybe? Something like that. I think I'll let that resolve first. I don't think it actually matters that much anyway, but let that resolve. fine. All right. See if they have anything else. They don't. All right, I'll go this. All right, so we got two of their creatures. Not so bad. Sure, you can have all the prismatic lenses you want. Okay, that's a fine draw. So now I get to tap something. So I can tap this. So could probably attack here. With 4. Although the Drakeling's pretty valuable. I don't think I want to attack with the Drakeling. Could attack with the Ephemeron. Tap the 2/3. They attack me. I block here and take 2. That doesn't sound great. I think I'll wait one more turn. Maybe that's a little too cowardly, but... Oh wait, this can tap the flyer. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, I should have definitely attacked then. Oh well. Nah, I guess it doesn't matter really, yeah. Master of the Future. Well that's insane. Alright. It's gonna be tough to beat. Can you suspend off the library? No. But you can spend that. Alright. Let's tap you. Alright. That doesn't quite do it. Oh boy. Okay. I need to leave some blockers back at least, but I do want to get attacking. If I can hit them with the Ephemeron, I guess I can set up lethal here, although they can cast their own Ephemeron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could counter it maybe. But then I'm down a creature. So attack with Ephemeron here. Then tap their flyer. I have these 2 blockers against these 3 attackers, which isn't particularly good. I could attack with both flyers, then tap this, then I just die, so that doesn't work very well. I guess I can attack with 1 flyer is the best I can do here. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. The Shaper Parasite really got me good. They have another one of these they can play off top now. It's pretty disgusting. Ah, man. The opponent's deck's pretty cool. Just very controlling. But still has some pretty big hitters with the ephemerons and stuff. If they try to play ephemeron here, I probably have to counter it, because then I still have lethal with a Fortify off top. But yeah, I imagine they're just going to do this. Let them target before they do anything. That's fine, I guess. I don't think card draw is going to matter much this game, so I'm not going to counter that. Alright, so if I tap you, then I'm forced to block. They're not going to attack with their Magus, right? So this is all fine. Really just hoping for a Fortify off the top here, but let's see what happens. Drakeling. Oh, man. We're like so close to doing something, but then we're just not there. Now they're going to get to attack me with their shadow guy, unless I tap it. So let's see. They're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers, 6 attackers, and this one's unblockable. So I probably don't get to attack at all. Probably just have to cast Drakeling and be sad. Yep. We've been so close to lethal so many turns, but we're just never quite there. And I can't attack here because I'll just die on the backswing. They got an Aeon Chronicler. Okay. Ground creatures don't matter too much at this point. What do I even tap here? So assuming they attack me with everything after I tap Infiltrator, I could get to eat Magus, trade with 2 of these, and trade with that. Yeah, it's all pretty bad. But at least deny them the totally free attack here. Okay. Alright, well, I'm kind of forced into my blocks here. So I guess I'll eat the Chronicler. Trade with these things. Trade with that. Probably get attacked by my opponent. They have enough card advantage. They don't care too much about the Chronicler at this point, and that cuts me off some wins. Lets them resolve a good spell, potentially. Okay. Ah, they had the Enslave. Yeah, alright, sure. And we draw planes. Alright, alright, alright. Well, that's unfortunate. Was some interesting games, though. See if we can salvage a 2-1 out of this. I'll see you for the next match. Right, here we are for match number 2. This hand, not amazing, but is keepable. We have a little bit of removal. The Spike Tail we can hopefully cast at some point. Alright, I would like to draw an island now, please. Huh, well, I guess I won't Sunlands that one. Alright, let's suspend this. At least no 5 walls and 2 threatening, though I imagine they're going to have some synergies with the Thalid portion of it. Really need to draw an island next turn. This hand has not developed particularly well without that. Search for a basic land card, put into your hand. Okay, sure. What are the other modes in this? Return a creature card from your hand and give some flying. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Now we're in business. Maybe that was just for fixing, or if they're actually short lands there. Alright, jam in a 4-drop. Harmonize? Yeah, I'll counter Harmonize. Seems like a perfectly good use of a Spytail Drake here. Alright, I'd like to stop drawing lands now. That'd be great. Okay, I'll let them have a 2/4 ground creature. That doesn't worry me too much. Cast our Knight. Ugh. These draws, man. The flood is pretty real here. Sure, you can make some 1/1s. That doesn't concern me too much. Storage land, okay. Yeah, we're like only barely winning this race. Really need to draw some action here. Yes, they played some like Dice to Sunlance as well. Search for Tomorrow, okay. So I'm playing some kind of 5-color nonsense deck here. Let's see, now they just got more forests, okay. All slivers have tap regenerate target sliver. I think that's fine. Yeah, I mean, this isn't like the best thing I've ever seen, but I'll play it. They at least don't have anything on board that can hit this, so they'll need to use a spell. And we do have 2-turn lethal here, so... we even have Temporal Isolation to get something out of the way if we need to. So this all seems okay. Maybe they can remove this, obviously that slows us down quite a bit. Ah, okay, well we can Sunlance. No, we can Sunlance that one actually because of this one, huh? That's pretty bad. I don't care about that. Yeah, that sliver's actually really awkward here. And they can regenerate all the slivers too. Oh, man. Did not know there was a reach one. That's problematic. Yeah, nothing I can do. God, do I even have an answer to that? I might not. My entire deck might just not have an answer to that reach sliver. I mean, I guess a bigger flyer works, sort of. Judge Unworthy probably doesn't work. Solitude Recluse kind of works. Wow. Getting just owned by a random 2-mana card here. Does not feel great. I mean, at least we're in sort of a stalemate. They can't really attack all that well. So. Okay, well, there's the judge. Doesn't do anything. Not only can they regenerate, but they're not likely to block with this one. So that's their most important one. Sure, you can have some storage action. That's fine. What's this thing? 1/4 kick, draws 2 cards. Yeah, I mean, you can't beat it. All right. Draining Well could definitely be a good draw here. Another Spike Tail is less good, but okay. Sunlance isn't looking incredible in this matchup since half their deck is white, and then they have a lot of stuff that doesn't die to it that isn't white. But if we can ever nail this guy, it's like kind of worth it on its own. But looks like they have a couple of ways to stop that from happening. Summoner's Pact? Okay. What could they possibly have that's so good here? Dormant Sliver. All slivers have defender. I want to enter. Interesting. What exactly is their end game here? Discard a card, create a 1/1 sliver. Okay. Probably kill that thing. Just because Sunlance isn't doing much anyway. Oh, Hydra's pretty good. Right? Maybe it's not. I don't know. It's at least gets big. Well, let's try to resolve a Hydra. Yeah, I think given everything I've seen so far, I will Sunlance that. Then I guess I try to make a really giant Hydra. Final damage I'll be dealt by. Okay. We sure are sitting here. Return that. Okay. It's fine. Just have to attack with Hydra to kill it, I guess. It's not great, because Hydra will just die, but... Errant Doomsayer. That almost does something, but then it doesn't. I think I have to kill that thing, as annoying as it is, to lose a Hydra for it. Just gives him too much value. Sure. Fortunately, they have infinite mana. How much is it to regenerate? 2. Okay. I didn't even need to regenerate that one. Yeah, they still have more slivers and stuff, so I can't do anything clever here. Alright, well, we have a Doomsayer. That's toughness based too, so this doesn't even do anything. Hey. Crystal Shard. Yeah, that card's annoying. So they start bouncing their slivers here. Playing them for value. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, or those guys, I guess. Yeah, I can't even counter it. Alright, well. They've certainly assembled quite the combo here. We'll see what their end game is, though. Nice, nice. More Judge Unworthies. Perfect. I guess they can kill my fairy with their shard if they want. It's like kind of annoying here, but does feel like we haven't drawn particularly well. We're halfway through a deck. We haven't seen like any of our big cards. Except Hydra, I guess. Ah, I see. Here's the end game. What does this do? Whenever a creature with Defender enters the battlefield, draw a card. Each creature with controlled Defender and can attack. Okay. Yeah, that's bad. Kind of hilarious. Oh, they have more of those? That's going to be so bad for me. Ugh. All right, they've got this. I can't come back from this spot. The multiple reach slivers are a huge problem. Like, actually huge. Can I do anything about that, though? That doesn't do it. This might be a Pongify game. A couple of key creatures they have that getting rid of would be absolutely huge. Honestly, Reality Acid too, even though it's a pretty bad removal spell, but I guess they can bounce their stuff. It doesn't really work. This is okay, just because they have islands. Alright, what looks bad? The Sunlands didn't look incredible. I think I'm gonna cut it. Put in a Pongify. Get rid of the Phantasm for the Slipstream, maybe. Yeah, I don't think the Reality Acid is quite what I want. But those reach slivers are not good. I don't know, maybe I want to send lands because it can kill them if they don't have nonsense. Maybe I just have to hope that's gonna work. The Doomsayer looked kind of poor as well. I can see cutting that. I can see cutting like the plasmas, sort of whatever. Hmm. Yeah, I'll try this. I think that's fine. Like, I guess I keep this. It's not a hand you can mulligan. I really like to have some of my suspend creatures in my opening hand. Hopefully the judges can do something this game. Or you can just draw lands. That's cool too. Pongify does get around regeneration, which is kind of cool. Yeah, reach guys out, obviously. Can't imagine the attack. Alright. Wasn't sure if they'd actually even block here. I think I'll use Judge here. If they have a combat trick or something, it's fine. Wow. Well, I certainly don't want these lands. I keep having to reveal Welk, which is really not where you want to be, but... Search for a land. Okay, sure. Probably counter most 4-drops here. Intangible Virtue? Okay. That's fine. Guess it's kind of interesting. I think I'm still not going to counter that guy. All right, I know I'm drawing the Welk here, which isn't actually very good. Attack with my Spike Tail. They sort of have a window to resolve something here, but we can counter it with the Spike Tail. If it's an expensive spell. Poultice Sliver, the regeneration one. Yeah, that's fine. God, I'd love to suspend this. But I think I'm going to wait until I have something else to do. Or, like, if I draw an extra land, I can obviously suspend it. Otherwise, if I have more stuff I want to do on a turn, I can suspend it and do some other things while Welk is down for a turn. The pause there makes me wonder if they have another evolution charm to give it flying, maybe. And I'll Welk pretty much anything that doesn't cost like 1 mana. Poisonous 1. Okay, that shouldn't matter too much. Okay, we're just going to do nothing. That works too. I will eventually develop my board, but... Judge on Worthy's not like the best here. Suppose I keep attacking. This Welk's making things really awkward. The fact that it was revealed anyway. Yeah, like I'll eventually have to do something because they're going to start killing me with intangible virtue and random slivers. Wait, they conceded? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I felt like they were doing fine here, but... okay. Well, I guess I'll just run it back. Yep, seems fine. Alright, this hand I'm going to mulligan. Really? Yeah, we're going to 5, I guess. Wow. I have to keep this, but it's horrendous. One land. Probably this thing. Search, sure. Okay. It's a decent draw as far as this goes. Ancestral Vision would probably be the only better one there. But obviously playing down a bunch of cards is not going to be easy. Yeah, they have a Shell Dweller, sure. Alright. This thing will help at least dig me to stuff, but it doesn't actually draw any cards, it just scries. Let's just have 6 here. Shouldn't need to be judging on their turn. Yeah, alright. That's pretty good. Plains and pass. I think I will judge if they attack with the sliver. It just makes... Like, there's a chance I miss, but Scry 3's a lot. And I have enough expensive cards in the deck that I think it's fine. Well, that sucks. I guess I just bottom all 3 here. It's not like the Spiketail Drake thing's that good. And we got a Plains. Awesome. Alright, well, I guess I lose after throwing away a card and mulliganing to 5. It's going to be great. I think it was worth a shot, but obviously now we're just even more behind, so that's really bad. But being able to get rid of this thing would have been good. I would like to cast this. And we draw right the Plains, obviously. Let's go ahead and attack. Give me a little bit more information for my scry decision. I guess our opponent doesn't have that many cards to work with either here. Kind of draw a lot of mana. But they have some pretty good card advantage engines, so... I'm just charging their land, sure. It's fine. Alright, well, I certainly don't want an island. Don't want another island. I want an Ephemeron. It's probably fine to at least be in my top 3 here. Ancestral Vision, double Ephemeron. Wow. It's powerful. Is it good? I think this game might go long enough that this will be good. Alright. It's gonna be slow, but I don't know. I need them to not, like, do anything crazy here, and then we'll be fine. If they play Arcades, then I guess we just lose, but... I can beat about a bunch of Thallid Shell Dwellers. Suspending an ephemeron. In a couple of turns, I'll be doing cool stuff. I have to decide if I want to play or suspend the other ephemeron or hold on to it here. Because if I draw land, it's probably worth holding on to. But maybe that's not even true, because when I draw 3 cards of Ancestral, I'll probably have something to do anyway, right? Yeah, let's just keep suspending. Well, we've been pretty lucky so far in that they haven't seemingly drawn any action, so stuff's going to start resolving at some point and putting a lot of pressure on. Okay, Regeneration Sliver is mostly fine. Have one more turn on Vision. Sure, have a bunch of 1/1s. They have their own, like, mass pump spell, we could be in trouble, but otherwise I feel okay about this. Alright, well, I'm going to play my land, because I'm about to get a Vision resolved here. I think I still attack. Okay, well, thanks to flanking, this won't actually do anything. Unless they have another one, but then it's a 2-for-1. I'm totally fine with that, too. Yeah. If they have a 2-for-1 themselves to kill this knight, like, go for it. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Now they get Reach Sliver. Kind of funny. It is going to make my ephemerons a lot worse, but I think that's okay. Okay, those aren't terrible draws here. I can cast both, so that's good. The Hydra starts to do a little bit. I guess the Hydra doesn't match up very well against O5s, but can make it bigger at some point here. All right. Yeah, let's go Ephemeron. Cast it. They have 3 Reach Slivers, so I guess I don't want to attack yet. Just play Spike Tail. I'll probably attack next turn, but we'll see. Okay, well, the Arcades was always going to be an issue. I can't stop it, unfortunately. I guess the Slivers at least don't have Defender yet. It just makes the Thalids a lot worse. Alright, well, we've got a game on our hands now. They still have great attacks. This Hydra's going to get big here. Alright, play Ephemeron. Got a Might Sensor. That doesn't really help. So, how do I want to attack here? I can attack with both Ephemerons. They have 2 regenerations up, effectively. I guess they could remove a bunch of counters here to regenerate more. If Arcades gets involved in the blocking, I'm pretty happy, I think. Otherwise, they could do what? They could triple block an Ephemeron. I could shrink one of their creatures. And the judge doesn't really solve anything. Good attack with all 3 flyers. Then at least they take a lot more damage. Or have to get Arcades involved. So then if they triple block, they take 6, and I lose an Ephemeron. It's not incredible. If I just attack with the Ephemerons, though, it's like kind of the same thing. If they go for like single block, double block or something, it works. Yeah, I think I attack with all the flyers here. Not that worried about the crackback. And this is the best opportunity. While they're a little low on mana, maybe I can get some value out of this judge. Okay, that's fantastic for me. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Regeneration Sliver and O2 Sliver. I guess I won't actually get to kill either of them anyway, but I'll try to kill the O2 Sliver, I guess. That's fine. Let's do this. They're attacking or blocking. I actually put a stop on end of combat so I can kill this post combat, I think. Let's go ahead and shrink one of these guys. Let regenerate it. Okay. Yeah, I think this is all fine. Oh, this was my turn, not their turn. I put the stop in the wrong place. Okay, that's like horrible. So I just lost the spike tail for no reason at all. Okay, okay. Yikes. Yeah, screwed that one up. Okay, well, this is nice at least. Oh, they have a lot of Thalid Shell Dwellers. Oh, man, I can't believe I screwed that up so bad. That was awful. And to harmonize? Yeah, I mean, I can't stop it. It's really bad. Do +1/+1 sliver. Could counter this one. I know I don't have my Drake anymore, so I can't counter that. Yeah, we're dead now. Oh, man. I don't know if I could have won that game if I didn't screw that up, but screwing up certainly didn't help. Ay, ay, ay. They're attacking with Arcades? Okay, I have a shot then. I will definitely judge it and then see if I have to block. Oh, it's going to remove its own counters. Interesting. They're going to blink it. Okay. It's fine, I guess. Well, if they had blink up, then I guess my misplay didn't matter too much. Draining Welk, a little late. Attack with the ephemerons again. They can't regenerate at least. But I guess their stuff's all 3/5s now. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't really see winning from here. Hmm. This looks a little bit better concealed this time, but... Okay, Fortify is kind of interesting. I assume I'm just going to lose here, but this might come down to time and deck size here. Not exactly the way you want to be winning or losing games of Magic, but... It's not like I can really attack profitably here, so... Silversmith. Yeah, that one's fine. Okay. It's gonna be a lot of 2/4s, I suppose. Slivers have poisonous. It's fine. Pongify isn't bad. Probably have to use it here. Do I use it on Arcades? Do I use it on Silversmith? Oh wait, they still have their momentary blink as well. Wait, what's it giving them all reach? Where's their reach guy? Can I just kill them here? They're 12? I can just kill them here with this, right? So, just double checking they only have the one reach silver. I guess they have Arcades as well, but... Oh, I can give Arcades Shadow. I have enough mana for all this, do I? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm not quite there on enough mana. Okay. How close am I just dying here? Kind of close. Yeah, so I can kill this, counter their blink. None of their slivers have reach anymore. I attack with everything. Yeah, I think I have to do it in 2 steps. I'm gonna hope that I can survive this next turn. They might just tag me with everything. I might die. I haven't done the math, but... We'll see what happens here. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So let's put a counter. Yeah, they're out of cards in hand, so I think this works. Pongify you. Right, all creatures have, yeah, okay. Pongify that guy. They're gonna try to blink it. I'm gonna counter the blink. Alright, can't be regenerated, so that won't work. Let's Temporal Isolation Arcades. Actually, wait. Oh, crap. I have 9 mana. Yeah, this works. I can Temporal Isolation here, and then I can counter the blink either now or later. Yeah, this is fine. Alright. Attack my opponent. I'm going to try to blink Arcades again. Counter it. And cast Fortify. Alright. Ooh, boy. Was not expecting to win that game. Well, good job, Pongify. All right, managed to just barely scrap that one out. That was pretty exciting. I guess I'll see you for the final round where we see where we end up. Welcome back, everybody, for the final round here. We've got a bit of a tricky hand here for the first game. Obviously, one of these was a plains. This will be a snap keep. We have a nice 1-2-3 curve. As is, we get to go this into this, and then eventually this guy, which should at least draw us into plains. So I think I'm going to keep it. Obviously, it would be better with plains. We're on the draw, so we'll see. That might help us as well. Yeah, keep. All right, lots of blue decks here. Chromatic Star, you got it. All right, Sunland's not the best draw. See what our opponent's up to here. If they're doing some nonsense with this Chrome Star, just using it for a little bit of fixing. Didn't seem like there was that much like crazy artifact synergy, but of course, I was only one draft, so I certainly could have been cards I haven't seen. So could have missed some stuff. I was mostly paying attention to blue and white cards past like the first half of the first pack. Ooh, Rooting Cloudsky, that's a very good card. It's going to kind of own this fairy, actually, but I think I still play it here. If these draws have not worked out particularly well. Yeah, Cloudskate's a good card in cube, so it's going to be an insane card in regular limited here. Suspend another guy, all right. Well, we haven't drawn any planes so far. We should be able to scry our way into some at least, but... Yield to that. All right, they have their guy coming in. We get to Sunlands, the Infiltrator, that was going to get to hit us first. Okay. Let's see what this is. Shivan Sand Time Mage. When enters a battlefield, you remove 2 counters. Oh, excuse me. It's probably worth countering. It's effectively like trading with it plus delaying one of these guys. It's got to be worth. Okay, now we draw the planes. I guess I'll just play the knight now. Play the card that gives me a little more pressure. They're very incentivized to bounce the fairy here since that kills it, so... I expect that's what will happen. If they bounce the knight, I'd be a little surprised. We'll see, though. I probably don't intend to block with it here. We'll just look to Sunlands. Yep. You see a little more of their deck to decide if that's a card we want to side out or not. Just Riftwing's not that big a deal. Riftwing's already very good, so giving it one more good target isn't that big of a deal, I don't think. Or sure. Yeah, I think I still Sunlands the shadow creature here. I guess I'll attack first, because I do plan on attacking. And then we'll do a bunch of scrying here. I want a Spike Tail. Kind of do. It's a little awkward to keep one on top of this, but like off the first scribe, I think it's worth it here. I don't want an Ancestral Vision, so I'll bottom that one. Top this again, and then we get a Knight in the island, so we can bottom that. Yeah, Knight's fine too. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure, let's go top. Top. Try to set up a fortify kill here. I'll snap off the block on the Morpheer if that attacks. If they have something to make that a bad trade for me, I don't really care about this 1/4. Sure. Wait, that doesn't even, like, that just makes us trade. So I really don't mind that. Oh, and then if, wait, it still makes us trade. That didn't seem very good for my opponent. They put themselves back a bunch of lands. Like, I guess if he didn't have a land drop this turn, it's an okay play. Flipping this didn't really accomplish a whole lot. It just means neither of us get to keep our creature instead of both of us getting to keep our creature, so it's mostly irrelevant here. Alright, I'm certainly going to attack here. I think I'm still happy to race given the Fortify in my hand. And they have a lot more cards in hand than I do anyway, so doesn't look like a long game would be something I'm interested in. And now they're back some lands. The Spike Tail could end up being a good good counter spell as well. Looks like we're both trying to race here. I could block the 3/1. It's not insane to do so, but I think I'd rather take, or not take, but yeah, we'll take the damage here and then try to set up a block next turn maybe. Plus the fact that this can counter is fairly relevant here. Stink Scourge. Okay. That's mostly fine. It's not great, but into suspend, okay. Well, that probably won't matter before this game's over. So, okay. Take them for 2 here, they go to 10. It's still not quite lethal, unfortunately. So I guess we're looking at trading now. So I'm going to go cast one of these. And I think suspend the other one. And then still attack with this. I'll trade the knight for the 3/1 here. Because they have a removal spell, I think like 5. But it's okay. They'd have to pay Echo and have a removal spell, or yeah, I don't think it's too big of a deal. If they just pay for the Sting Scourge, it's like a little awkward, but it's mostly fine. I just would rather attack with the Drake because I want the option to sacrifice it to counter something if I really need to. Okay, they're paying for that. That's fine. I'll have to trade now. We seem to draw something semi-relevant here. I don't know, maybe spending this was a bad idea. Really depends on what I draw here. Temporal isolation. That's decent. I don't really want to have to use it on a Stink Scourger. This thing's just a turn too slow, though. Right, I'm just going to pass for now. Look to trade, and then I might cast Fortify just to have my creature survive. Let's see what they have here. Yeah, this Stink Scourger did mess me up a bit. Let's block. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to do this. It's... Yeah, I need my creature alive here, so alright. This is, like, obviously pretty awkward, but... I think I just have a Burn Spell, of course, but I don't think I want to use this under 2/2. A Morph. I can't stop it. Let's see what we draw here. Judge. Okay, Judge is actually pretty good. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. With this thing, but... What is this? You can tap my guy. Okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So now I have to use my 2 removal spells on their crappy things and find an answer for the Ephemeron here. Though I guess now double blocking's an answer to the Ephemeron, maybe? Alright, let's try this first. Second Judge Unworthy. Aaron Doomsayers doesn't do much. I guess I'll take a second Judge. It's actually fine. Temporal Isolation that guy. I mean, it's still on a ton of cards in hand, but... I think I will be taking the Fairy out, given they have multiple ways to, like, bounce. We're kind of free here. What is this? 4/4. Gets a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to counter it. Alright. I know what I'm drawing. Question is, do I attack or not? It's left in my deck that could kill that thing. I have both Ephemerons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 hits that work. How many of them are gone? 1. Two are gone. So there's 7 out of these 23 cards that kill this thing. How much does getting 2 damage in matter? Probably not enough. Alright, I'll pass. Obviously, we're hoping the judge just works, but you never know. Joda's Avenger. Strange little card. Not bad. Shapeshifter. Enters a copy of something. Okay. Probably just second this. Oh, they're going to copy that. That's fine. I guess at the beginning of their upkeep, they can do weird stuff. Alright. Alright. Well, time to see if this judge works. Nope. Alright. It's a lot of bounce. It's pretty annoying. Alright, let's take this Phantasm out of here. Let's see. Piracy Charm? Didn't look too incredible. Time Bender could be sweet, actually. I don't think I want our own Fathom Seer. Plasma. Yeah, let's try the Time Bender. That card's fun. I would like to play first. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's skipable. It's not incredible, but really would love to draw our suspend creatures more in the early turns. That's all you ever want to do in this format, but obviously it's not going to happen every time. Sure, you have a Chromatic Star. Hydra's interesting. Suspend Infiltrator, okay. So I want to play Time Bender to potentially delay this. I guess I can tap it with this thing, so it's not even that important. Though getting a Recluse in play is not that important right now either. Yeah, let's do this. This can attack for more if things come to that. And even though I can tap this delaying, it certainly doesn't hurt. They have their own morph, okay. It's fine. Draw land. Yeah, I know how worth it is to flip this over just to delay this guy I can tap anyway, so... Like, I'd maybe just rather have this be a 2-2. Tap that. I probably don't take the trade here, given that I have the Recluse in play. It just means my blocks are better down the road. Okay, they're doing nothing. That's fine with me. I probably jam the Hydra. I probably attack, I guess. Sure. Let's attack. And I'll play this Hydra. They have a counter, that sucks, but I don't think I not spend 5 mana here. Delay. Oh, that could be really sweet, actually, because I can flip this guy over to bring the Hydra back a lot sooner, which is quite good. So I can have a surprise blocker or bring in as a hasty attacker, all good stuff. Let's tap you. All right. Remove a counter. So this is where this removes 2 time counters. Okay. So I could do it right now and attack. I guess, yeah, I don't have Draining Welk up anyway. Yeah, it's probably not a bad time for it. And just get to attack with it right away, kill their infiltrator. I mean, you could counter it again, potentially, but that's kind of fine. And if they have nothing, then I get to just slam. They're going to have a bounce spell or something. Riddle of Lightning. Shooting targets, scry 3, deals damage. Okay, well, I can't really stop that, so sure. There's a chance they miss here. 4 is a lot of toughness. When they reveal a Mole Drifter? Ugh. Don't like that. Alright, well, this might as well get in there. Man, not having this Draining Welk mana is really not great here. Let's tap you. That's fine. Alright, cast Mind Sensor. Okay, there's the Welk. Thing attack. They can't really make a block here, so. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a little more damage, sure. Hopefully Draining Welk gets them pretty good. We'll see. Can't do anything with that. Luckily, this is now a good block, so this isn't so bad. All right, just play something huge. Come on. Suspend Rift Bolt. That's annoying. Wait, oh no, I just can't respond to a suspend, right? Okay, of course. Into a morph. Would make this a 4/4. That's probably fine. Can't sit on this Hulk forever. Hopefully you don't have a counter spell here. Oh, they have it. Come on, dude. Logic not, yeah. That's unfortunate for me. Alright, they're at 14. Got an Ephemeron that I can't cast. Cool. Yeah, this Fortify is not really doing anything yet. I guess we'll suspend this. I think I have to start hanging back now, unfortunately. Oh, they have a Rift Bolt, though. That's kind of not great. Let's see what they target with it. That Logic Knot was pretty disgusting. I've decided if it's worth using Fortified to save this thing. I think it is. Effectively trades for Rift Bolt. It's not looking like it's going to be that good this game. They have more burn spells. I guess that sucks. Huh. That's annoying. Do they have something else? Oh, they're going to copy it. Sure. Yeah, we lost again. This opponent's deck is pretty good. We needed that Draining Well to do stuff here. I don't think there's anything we can draw now that would get us out of this. Yeah, it's certainly not. All right. They got us pretty good. It's unfortunate. So we went 1 and 2 there, but there was definitely some interesting matches. That last one, I think, probably the least so. Our opponent just kind of crushed us, but the other two matches quite interesting. And that last one, we got destroyed. That's fine. Got to experience this format a little bit. I probably won't be jamming as much as this I did of Cube, but you can expect probably a few more videos. All right, for now, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.